Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about which certification will guarantee you a job the quickest. This is my opinion and I could only speak on my experience. From my experience, which certification I think helped me get a job the fastest, right? Now, I have my Comptia A+, Network+, Linux Plus certifications. I have my CYSA+, I have my Security Plus certification, and I also have a degree in cybersecurity and networking, and I also do have the Google Cybersecurity Professional certifications and some other certifications, right? Today, we talking about really which certification you can get and then get a job right after that, right? And from my experience and my opinion, right, it's the A+. There's a lot of people, they think, I'm gonna get the Security Plus and just get a cybersecurity job. That's not going to work. Some places and some people, they get lucky, they get it. But right now, right, pause this video if you need to. Go on Indeed or LinkedIn or one of those things, one of those job boards, and search SOC analyst or whatever. Research that and look at the job description. Look at what their requirements are and what they're looking for. They're looking for a lot. They're looking for a lot of years of experience, and hands-on experience and work experience is still two different things. You might have been messing with technology for 5-10 years out of your life. Have you actually worked for a company? Because even if you've been messing around with the tech for that long, you can't say you have work experience. That's why they specify and put work experience. Now you just need to know how to word the experience you have and put it into your resume to where it could work for you, right? Where they could look at it and be like, let's give him a chance. He has the experience. He might not have worked for a company, but he has the experience that we are looking for, right? Well, let's give him a try. But most of these places, the Linux Plus certification, the Network Plus, and I do think that some of this have to do with where you live as well. So depending on where you live, you might be a little bit more fortunate in these roles. You might be fortunate to get the Security Plus and that be the only certification you have and get a job, right? Or get the Linux Plus and that be the only certification you have and get a job, right? A little bit of it have to do, no matter how hard you work, a little bit of it have to do with luck. And this is me. This is how I feel. Like a little bit of some of these people you see out there, they might have just gotten a cybersecurity job and you're like, man, I've been trying, why? And you look at their stuff, you're like, man, they ain't even put in as much work as I put in. They don't have the experience that I have, the credentials, whatever. How did they get a job? You see in videos with people saying that they studied for the Security Plus and they was able to get a job 8 weeks after or whatever, and you're confused. I think a lot of it, some of it have to do with luck. The right place, the right time, applying for the right job, and probably wording your stuff the right way, in a specific way where it could catch these people's eyes, and also where you live as well, right? I think all these factors have a part to play in it. For me, I think the A+ was the certification or is the certification that I would tell someone that, hey, I feel like out of all the certifications I got, the A+ is the one that anyone could get and able to get a job faster with it. And the reason I'm saying that is because the A+ is a beginner certification. It's for people who's trying to get into IT and try to get a help desk, IT support, desktop support type of job, right? And as we know, IT support, help desk, desktop support, these jobs always hiring, right? We always have openings for these type of jobs. You could get a tier 1 job in these things. Now, for the other jobs like Linux, if you get your Linux Plus or your Network Plus or your Cybersecurity Plus, you're trying to be a Linux administrator, or you're trying to be a network engineer or whatever, the way in for those jobs, I believe, is internships. Let's say you got your Security Plus certification, right? Now you start to put in for internships, right? It's a lot more easier to get in because you're an intern. They know you're fresh, you just starting, stuff like that. But if you're a family guy or you have bills to pay, you don't have time to be no intern. You got to figure out a way, unless you work a night job and then you do the internship in the morning on top of your schooling, on top of because sometimes you have to make those sacrifices. Because a lot of times you're not going to get those internships for a night job, right? Most of these jobs might be in the mornings. But how are you going to do an internship if you got bills to pay and stuff? The internship ain't paying you enough money, whatever the case may be. You might have to get that internship for the morning and then get a night job and just get through it until you're able to transition from that internship into a actual role that pays good and everything. It's a little bit tough. For me, in my opinion, from my experience, and everybody's experience is going to be different, the A plus is the certification I think could get you a job quicker, because that was what helped me get the job. Because when I got my IT support role, I already had my Network Plus, Linux Plus and stuff. But the questions they asked and stuff like that, the A plus was able to help me, right? A lot of people, I put in many applications. This was one of the first jobs to reach out to me. You feel me? And they didn't waste my time. We went through the stuff. They saw that I have what it takes, and boom, I got the job. That's just my opinion though, guys. Just comment below. Let me know, what you think from your experience. And also, let's say you only had your Security Plus when you first got your job, or Network Plus or whatever. When you comment below, just let me know, or let us know, how you went about getting that job. Let's say you got the Network Plus and then you put your resume in this way or that way, or did you have to make a call to someone? What step did you actually take to actually get that job with just one certification, you feel me, and no experience really? All right, so thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.